Welcome back to Get Simplified channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for me. Today we are going to look at Microsoft Word Basic, which is going to be for grade 10, and then grade 11, and then even grade 12. You will need this. Specifically, we are going to look at font group. What do we have to do regarding font? So I have this document with me here. You always see the link. I will share this document with you. Every topic, you will see the link to the video. Right, when it comes to the font group, we can change the font style, for instance, to the area or the Times New Roman and different fonts. And then we can also change the font sizes. We can also bold, underline, and then italic. Can change the font color, and then also we use it to change the text effect. You can also change the character spacing. So basically, font group can be used for the following. So we are going to use or apply these features in Microsoft Word. Now, I have this document here that I'm going to use the font group features. You can get into the font settings by going to the Home tab in the ribbon. Then you will see clipboard. Then next to clipboard is font group. Then there's this arrow here. When you click on it, it opens the font for you. Alternatively, you can use the search button, or sometimes you find it tell me what to do, and then you type font. So the moment you type font, you see font setting. Then it will open for you. Now, what can we do regarding font? And then when you are applying font, you need to select the text that you want to apply font on. So let's say I want to apply font on this first paragraph. So I select it. Then I go to the font settings. So these are the different font types or face. So if I want to change it to Agency FB, or if I want to change it to Aheroni, and then the font style, if you want to bold it or bold italic, then the font size, if I want to change it to a particular font size, let's say 16. And if the font size is not here, you type it. Let's say we want to change the font size to 15, but you don't see the font size 15 here because font sizes are mostly, or the default ones that are displayed are in even numbers. So if you want 15 or 21, you just type it. And then the font color, to change the font color. Let's say I want to change the font color to blue. And then the underline style, maybe double underline or the dotted style. And then the underline color as well. Right, let me click OK and let's see. So here, the font has been changed to Aheroni. It's been bold, italicized. The size is 21. And then it has also been underlined. Now, so instead of to go to the font settings, you can also apply them here, but it's easier to go to the font settings. Now, let's take a look at the font effect. I'm having a second paragraph here. So let's say I want to apply certain font effect. Again, I must go to font settings. Then these are the font effects. We have the strike through. That is if you want to cancel. Or double strike through with a double line. And then we also have the small caps, all caps, superscripts, and then the subscript. So all of them under effect. So if I want to choose double strike through, I take it and then I click OK. So it will be strike through. Now, you could have achieved that one by also going to the font group. Then you see strike through. You just click on it. So if I click on it again, it will remove it. Now let's take a look at the another effect, which is the subscript and then the superscript. Let's have H20. I have H20. And now this H20, I want this 2 to be superscript, like the way we write the chemical formula for water, H20. So if I want the 2 to be superscript, I select the 2 or the subscript. You select it. So this is subscript and this is superscript. So you click on it. Or you could have achieved that by going to font group, subscript. Or again, H20, or maybe first. Then I want this S2 to be superscript. That is on top. This is superscript. Or you can also get it from the font and then you take superscript. Right. Then let's see all caps, and then I have the word cat. So if I want cat to be small caps, I go there again, font group, small caps. And then if I want it to be all caps. So let's say you type cat in small letters. Or let me apply it on this paragraph. If I want it to be small caps, it will be in capital letters, but it will be small one. And then also all caps. It will be the normal one, but it will be in uppercase. So the difference between small caps, it will be in capital letters, but then it will be smaller in terms of the font size. And then also the all caps, it will be in uppercase, but it will be bigger. Right, so these are the text effects. We have small caps, all caps, and then strike through, double strike through, superscript, and then a subscript. Then we also have hidden. If you want a text to be hidden so that it will not be there, you don't delete it, but then you go to the font settings and you take hidden. It will not be there. But it doesn't mean that this font has been deleted. Now, if you go to the paragraph settings, you have something called show or hide, or another name is paragraph mark. When I click on it, it will show, even though these things have been hidden. But then if I deactivate the show or hide, the text that I apply the hidden will be gone. But if you delete, show or hide will not show there, or that text will be totally deleted. You won't get it back. So take note. So that is the effect of hidden text. So basically for the font, we have dealt with the font, the style, the size, the color, the underline, and then the effect. Now, we also have the format text effect. Format text effect, so under font group. So that is where you see the text fill. If you want to fill with a gradient fill or any color. And then we also have the text outline, solid. And then we also have the text effect, shadow, reflection, soft edge. They are all parts of the text effect. So you can change the colors and transparency as well. Right. So that's the text effect. Now, one other important thing about the font group is that we have something called the character spacing. It is different from the line spacing and then the paragraph spacing. The character spacing is the spaces between the characters. These letters here, R, E, D, U. So if I want the character spacing for this one to change, I must use the font group. So let's take a look at the character spacing. I select this paragraph from the font group. Then you click on Advanced. Now, this is the character spacing. We have the scale, we have the spacing. And basically, we have two types of character spacing. We have the expanded and then the condensed. So if I select expanded by, let's say, 350, and then okay. So there will be spaces that are expanded, between the characters. And now let's use the same character spacing, but this time we are not using expanded, but we are going to use what we call the condensed. We go to the font group, spacing, and then we choose condensed. Let's say condensed by 250. Then we can choose a scale. Let's say a scale of 150%. And then okay. So you see that the characters are closer to each other. So this is condensed and this is expanded. Not only the character spacing, we also have the position of the characters. So if this one, I want to apply the position of the characters, I go to the character spacing, then the position, we have raised and then the lowered. So I can choose raised by, let's say, 650. So it will expand them, like maybe open up by that position. So that's how we apply the expanded and then also the raised character spacing. Right. So basically, this is what we have to talk about regarding the font group. There is also another important part regarding the font group, not only the character spacing and then the position. Now, there are other things, but then normally they don't ask like the number spacing and then also the number forms. But then you must watch out for that. And then also we have this important one called change case. Now, if this one is a sentence case and I want to change the case to uppercase, so you select it and this is the change case, then you change it to uppercase. Now here, if I want to change it to sentence case, again, change case. Then you choose sentence case or capitalize each word. Right, so basically, this is all that we need to talk about regarding the font. Now you can also shade. You can apply a paragraph, then you shade. This is the text highlight to a specific color. Right. Don't forget to practice this. I will share this document, and then you apply some of these font features. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.